Hi guys, so it is Friday and I am 25 weeks on tea, which makes me 7 weeks on Navida today. So it's been a good week. I said in a previous video that I was having a visit with my gender specialist today, Wednesday, and that went really well. As I said in previous videos, I was having issues with binding and the side effects that was having. I went and saw him, took some photos down of my chest and the sores that have been created from binding, and the general issues that I'm having. Sat and discussed it with him, spent an hour discussing it. The outcome of that meeting is that he has decided that it is a medical issue, not just a gender issue, and therefore he has sent in an email requesting my PCT fund a private consultation for my second opinion for readiness for surgery, because at the moment the clinics that my gender clinic refer to have got on average an 18-week waiting list, and in reality that's actually more like 22, which he says in my case is not acceptable, because it's got knock-on effects. The binding and with the T as well is now having a knock-on effect with other issues, creating other issues and other medical issues, so that my general case isn't as straightforward as most. So what he said is that he's sent off this email. They will respond with either yes or no to funding of that. I meet the criteria, but it's whether they will actually fund a private consultation. They do for many things, and because it has there are medical issues, not just gender ones, he is quite confident that they will. However, if they don't, then I will have to find at least £250 for the consultation. But within his email, he's also asked them, or pre-asked them, to say yes to my funding for my chest, pending that second opinion, which is quite good. And he has also written to the surgeon that I would like, making him aware of me, asking him if he will meet with me, also pending that, meet with me beforehand, pending that referral. So I'm quite excited. It does mean that, theoretically, I could actually be rid of some of these problems, sort of by May time. My biggest concern, apart from the physical problems that it's causing, it's now becoming a financial strain, because of the issues that I'm having, I've had to stop working the hours that I was working, and my self-employed status, means that I get paid for what I do, and if I'm not doing it, then I'm not getting paid. So there are issues there. So I'm quite pleased that there is actually some light at the end of this tunnel. That give it another few months. If I can cope for another few months, there could actually be some relief at the end of this. I had settled myself down, and I was quite accepting of the fact that surgery would have been sort of Christmas time, 2012. But as I was saying in my previous videos, my frame has changed shape, and I've tried. I've gone through £300 worth of binders since December, trying to find one that isn't having this effect. But unfortunately, they all are. And my consultant said, it's a combination of binding and water retention that testosterone also causes. So I'm getting water retention sort of twofold. I'm getting it because of T and because I'm binding. But it's not just the water retention. As I said, I've been left with some open sores that are created from binding, and as fast as we get them to clear up, they're back again because I'm binding every day. I've reached a point now where if I'm not going anywhere, I don't bind. But the problem with that is I don't. If my boys have got like friends over, I find myself in my room because I'm not comfortable not binding around people that I don't know very well. It causes an awful lot of dysphoria doing that. So when there's people at the house, I'm finding myself becoming more and more recluse, which is not good. So we need to get a hand on it, and it needs to get sorted. And I'm really quite glad that my consultant agrees with me on this. I would like to say, please, if you're going to leave a comment, don't be leaving hateful, horrible ones. I am not trying to queue jump. I am not being impatient with the NHS's system. It is simply that I've reached the point where it is detrimental to my health to be binding longer than for much longer. I've already ended up in the hospital twice, and that's not good. And I need to make sure that I'm doing everything I can. So I've dropped down to wearing binders for no more than 4 hours. But that means that work is now, financially, I'm now putting myself in a position where I'm struggling, and I am not about to start working unbound. It's taken me a long time to get the clientele that I've got, and they know me as he. And if I have to out myself simply so I can go to work, I'm not. That causes a whole different range of issues. But anyway, yeah. So please, I'm not looking for people probably won't agree with the fact that I've asked or that I will be having a private consultation, and I appreciate that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It is not about me trying to queue jump, it is about me trying to keep myself safe. So but that was my update. So that's what's happening in the world of Billy. I am currently waiting for a yes or a no from the PCT. If it's a no, I will find the money and I'll fund it. And either way, hopefully, chest surgery should be May time, maybe even before. You never know. Alright guys, catch you later.